Okay, so welcome back. In this video here, this is a little bit more of an intermediate lesson. Definitely not for someone just starting up. However, even if you are just starting on guitar, then give this a shot. You just never know. Sometimes folks learn very quickly and easily, and some folks take a little bit more time to learn regardless. Just be patient and give it a shot even if you are a beginner. What we're going to do is a finger warm-up using a D major scale on the guitar. Now this scale is going to cover a total of 4 frets. It's going to cover from frets 2 to 3 to 4 and to 5. We're going to assign the first finger to any note that's played on the 2nd fret. The second finger will cover any note that's played on the 3rd fret. Third finger will cover anything on the 4th fret. And our 4th finger, the pinky finger, will cover any note played on the 5th fret. Okay, so if you have access to the tabs, be sure that you're looking at those. And what we're going to do first is start with all down picking strokes. We're going to go through the scale, and then second half I'm going to show you how to add some alternate picking to it. So the first note is going to begin on string 5, fret 5, and of course we're going to use our 4th finger there, right here. So let's just go through the scale first, learn the scale. Go fret 5, then we're going to go down a string, string 4 to fret 2. On the same string, fret 4. Same string, fret 5. Down a string to string 3, fret 2. Same string, fret 4. Down a string to string 2, fret 2. And then the final note of the scale to make what we call a 1-octave scale, we're going to go to fret 3 using your 2nd finger. So let's go forwards in that again just to show you here. Starting on fret 5 on the 5th string, down a string to 2, same string 4, same string fret 5, down a string to fret 2, same string fret 4, down a string to fret 2, and then next door on the 3rd fret, string 2. Now what we're going to do after that, if you're looking at the tabs, is we're going to hit this last note. This is actually a D note. We're going to hit it, and then we're going to use what is known as a pull-off technique to pull back off to this fret 2. We're basically going to walk the scale in reverse. So let's start at this bottom note here, the last note of the D major scale in this exercise. Have your first finger already in place and pressing down on this 2nd fret. You're going to pick this note here on fret 3 and use the force of the finger to slightly pull down and out to make this note sound like this. That's called a pull-off. And you'll see in the tabs that pull-off is represented by kind of an arch symbol that's connecting 2 notes. So once again, a pull-off from fret 3 to 2. Okay, from there, walking the scale down, string 3, fret 4, fret 2, up a string, fret 5, fret 4, fret 2, and then finally fret 5 on the 5th string, and we're back at the beginning of the scale. So let's look at it going in reverse once more. Down here at the last note, fret 3, string 2, we're going to hit this note, pull off to fret 2, up a string to fret 4, 2, up a string to fret 5, 4, 2, and 5. Okay, so here's the whole scale done forwards and then in reverse. First thing you'll want to do if you've never played a scale pattern like this particular major scale pattern, is you're going to want to go through it slowly, take your time, keep a close eye on the tabs so that you see that you're doing it right. Be sure to be using the same fingers that I'm using that we've assigned to each fret in this case. Get real comfortable with the scale, and then as you're just using down picking strokes, once you get really good at that, it may take a few days, it may take a week, for some folks longer, or it may take you just a few moments, just depending on how long you've played and how fast you pick up. But once you get real comfortable with just using down picking strokes and going through the scale in forwards and then in reverse over and over, then you can start using what is known as alternate picking. Alternate picking will increase your speed. For example, there's only so much speed I can gain by going down constantly, but if I use up strokes in my picking as well, I can go faster. For example, okay, so here's the pick stroke pattern. Once you get the scale down really nice and neat, you can follow this. First note down, second note down, then up, then down, down, up, down, and then up on the last note. And then to reverse it, go down on the last note, pull off, then up, down, up, down, up, and then up on the final note. That way, since you're coming up on that final note at the end of the scale, to repeat it, just go back down, start the alternate picking pattern over. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Going in reverse, down, pull off, up, down, up, down, up, and up. Okay, now that's going to take a little bit of focus and concentration at first, but again, it's really all about repetition. If you just do things enough times, the same way every single time, you build up that conditioning in both of your hands. So after a little while, what you can do is with any finger warm-up or exercise, is start playing it maybe to a click track or a metronome, if you have one of those, and start practicing it on time. For example,